Hello, third grade. Today we're going to be doing a fun activity. And some of you have already done a little bit of this activity because we practiced a little bit right before we left for break. We're going to be continuing learning, or you're going to be introduced into learning about my personal favorite artist, Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh is very famous for making his beautiful paintings of sunflowers. And today we're going to practice making some Van Gogh-like sunflowers. We're going to be playing a game called Roll a Sunflower. And we're going to come up with a beautiful vase that's going to consist of 3 textural sunflowers inside. And today, again, it's going to be a drawing, like we said up here. So today we're going to be producing an artwork through drawings that utilize an awareness of space. And when we talk about space in the art room, we're talking about the space of the paper. So we're going to be filling up the entire piece of paper when we do our picture of our sunflower. We're also going to be creating an artwork inspired by a different artist and or culture. And in this case, we're going to be creating a Van Gogh-like sunflower. All right, let's get started. All right, welcome back. So now that you've went ahead and you found the file that says Van Gogh Sunflower, and you see all of the different numbers from the dice, and you have a white piece of paper in front of you, you're ready to get started. You can use a pencil first. If you'd like to use a marker to draw, that's fine. You could use a colored pencil or a crayon. If you want to paint your project at the end, you can do that, or you can use any of the other materials that you have. If you do not have a dice at home, then you can go ahead and do this alternative. What I did is I went ahead and I cut 6 different squares out of a piece of paper, and I put all of the numbers on there as if they were the dice. And you can fold them up, and you can put them in a cup, and you can do it this way. So if you don't have a dice, don't worry if you don't have a dice at home. You can make something yourself. So now I have all 6. So then when I want to make my different turns, then all I gotta do is I gotta shake the cup, and I'm gonna pick one out, and I'm not gonna peek, and I can use those as my answers. For this demonstration, I'm just going to do the dice, because it's a little easier to do on a video. All right, so the first thing that you wanna do is you wanna take your dice, and you're gonna roll it, and I got a 5. So I look now at my first roll, because it's the first time that I'm going, and I'm going to look for the dice that matches with the number 5. So I see the 5, I look at this as my first, so then I get to do this vase as my first vase. So I'm gonna draw it as best that I can. Remember to take your time, this is also just practice, so it does not have to be perfect. Then I'm gonna add some ovals because that's what it's showing in my dice. I want you to follow along with what you get because this is, again, this is just practice. So don't worry if it's not perfect. Then once you're done with that one, you can go to your second roll. So now I'm on my second roll. So I'm either gonna shake this cup and pull a number or roll my dice. So now I got a 3. So I look down at my second roll, number 3, match it up. This is going to be the very first sunflower in my vase. So I'm going to, again, drawing as best as you can. Does not need to be perfect, this is just practice. And then I'm gonna add my petals. And then I'm gonna add a stem. So now I'm on to my third roll. Third roll, dice or cup, roll 6. Mark down number 6. So I'm gonna make this funny looking sunflower. And I'm gonna stick him over here.
And let's see, number 6 is this one. So it's a big circle, smaller circle in the center with a very similar pattern as I did over here inside, except these ones have smaller petals that go the whole way around. Okay, now I'm gonna add another. All right, so now I'm on my 4th roll. Again, through the dice or the cup, and I got a 1. So I look at this one, I mark it over, and this is a very funny looking sunflower. It's almost as if it hasn't bloomed all the way. And I'm actually going to put it behind, so I'm just going to draw part of it. So you can do that if you want to. You could either put it behind it, if you want to make it over to the side, it could be drooping down if you want to show all of your sunflowers, or you could make it kind of look like it's peeking or it's hiding behind there. I'm going to let you decide how you want to add in your last sunflower. So you get to pick your placement. Now again, remember we're focusing on the space of our whole page. So we want to make sure that we're filling in the entire page. Right now it looks like our vase is just floating in thin air. So we need to anchor it down, which we've talked about in class many times. So the way that we're going to anchor our sunflower vase down is we're going to start on the edge of our paper anywhere that you want to in this vicinity, in this area. We're going to start here, we're going to go across, stop at the vase because we don't want to draw a line through the vase. We want to guess where we think it's going to come out. So with our finger, we're going to follow, 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 stop. Pick it up here and go the whole way around. Now our vase looks like it's sitting on a table. If you would like, you could add other details. You could add something that maybe your vase is sitting on. Maybe it's sitting on a nice little piece of fabric. You could also add something in the background if you wanted to add something in the background. But now you're going to go ahead and you're going to take any kind of material that you have that's going to give this beautiful vase and flower some color. And I want you to go ahead and add color to it. You can also, if you would like, to go ahead and you can add some leaves. You can go ahead and add leaves into your sunflower. That's fine too. When you're finished with your picture, so you're going to add all the color to it, I want you to take a photograph. So you're going to take a picture of your project and you're going to upload it to me, and you're going to follow the directions to upload it so you can get all of your points. I cannot wait to see how these are going to turn out, and I cannot wait to take a look at all of them. So have fun and get coloring.